Hello and welcome back to Navigating Endo with Ashley. On today's episode, I just want to have a quick chat with you to talk about hormones and hair loss. To start off, I am a proud mixed woman. My mom is white, my dad is black and indigenous, and that's why I look the way I do. One of my first quick tips is if you're someone who is experiencing hair loss, get a really good hairdresser. That's the number one. I have a great curl specialist. She specializes in doing curly hair, and she's really good at shaping my hair to my face. So I'm so appreciative of that. And secondly, they're very good at matching hair color to your face, your skin tone, etc. So another great tip is to be mindful of the product that you're using in your hair. I've surveyed people on my Instagram and they've given some really good brand name recommendations, which I will put in my description box below. However, also if you have very fine or thin hair like me, again, make sure you talk to your hairdresser to get a good match for your hair. I personally cannot use heavy creams, and I always want to because I want the moisture of the creams because I have very mixed hair. And so I have to get the correct balance so that I'm not weighing down my curls and I'm hydrating them at the same time. Obvious one here. Hydration is huge. You already know this, but I have to remind you because I have to remind myself sometimes. Our bodies, our hair, every part of us needs water. So hydrate. I can be the biggest hypocrite when it comes to what I consume, but there is a lot of validity in paying attention to what you eat, as you know, for your overall health. But it also affects your hair too. Like if you're eating too much junk, grease is just gonna come out of your pores all over, and it's also gonna affect your hair. So if you're a big lover of your curly hair or your straight hair or your in-between hair, talk to a dietitian or a nutritionist. Managing external stress is huge for anyone as well, especially for those of us with chronic illness. A big external stress for me is work. I'm just gonna call it out, it is what it is. You have to make sure that you keep those things in check because your body's already going through enough stress as it is. So make sure you take the time to de-stress, whether it be going to yoga, going for a walk, having a chat with a friend. I find all of these things to be super helpful for me. I can only speak for myself, but every single time I go through a change in my medication, whether it's going from an injectable shot or an IUD, which is inserted internally, or even just switching types of birth control pills that I'm on, I always notice a difference in my hair. And sometimes I'm like, oh great, look it, my hair is filling in. And other times I'm like, put my hands through my hair and pull out a chunk. And of course, if there's any extreme changes, always tell your doctor. And then for some of us who have been doing this for years, there are telltale signs like, okay, my hair's starting to thin out, I'm flushing all the time, I'm super irritable, I'm moody, etc. These are all things that I know that I can expect when I'm going through a new experiment with prescription, hormones, etc. As always, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at My Endo Adenomyosis. Until next time.